Welcome to our home. And this is the day after Earth Day. And we decided that this whole weekend should really be Earth Weekend, and just to concentrate and celebrate our beautiful Earth and feel how we can pour more love into the Earth. So what I'm going to do is challenge each of you to look at the ways that you're loving the Earth. And there's so many different ways. We once had a group of about 12 people, and we decided to go around and ask each one how they're loving the Earth. And there were so many beautiful, creative ways that people were very dedicated to. One woman who lives in New England rides her bike. She never, even in the snow and the rain, and she just rides her bike, and her husband does the same thing. And that's their, that seems like a lot to me. That's their way of loving the Earth. And there's another woman who never uses plastic bags, and she's really proud of that. And what was amazing is how many different ways there are to love the Earth. I mean, what we do is, well, we have solar electricity. That's a really wonderful thing. We're vegetarian for over 50 years, and that really helps the Earth. And we recycle very, very carefully and try not to use plastic bags. But these are, I think it's impossible for one person to do everything. But the important thing is that we do something. And not to be filled with pride and feel like we're better than anyone else, because that doesn't help either. But just to do our part. One thing that I do is that whenever we pull into like if we're driving and we want to switch drivers, let the dogs out for a few minutes, we'll pull into a little side road and park. And often these are places where people just dump garbage. There's a lot of bottles and beer cans, and it's really so disgusting. And I'll get out a bag and some gloves that I always carry, and I'll put it all in the bag. And while I'm doing it, I'm like, why am I doing this? No one is going to care. No one's going to come and say, wow, you did a good job. But
I do.
Yes,
I
you
tell
do.
you.
You do.
I help you too.
Yeah. But I do it because I feel like our Mother Earth has all this garbage on top of her. And that must hurt in a way. So I'm really doing it for Mother Earth. And then when we get to a garbage, place where I can either recycle it or put it someplace, I put it in the proper disposal place. But the most powerful thing that we can do is to say prayers and to get out and walk upon the grass, upon the sand. Not just always be walking on city streets on concrete, but get out and actually have our feet on the earth. And to pray for our earth, and to give thanks every day, to give thanks for all the riches and how our Mother Earth is protecting us and holding us, and doing the best that she can right now. So, happy Earth Weekend, and I hope all of you are doing something to help the Earth, and just whatever you're doing, just be proud of it, and don't feel that you're better than anyone else. I think that defeats the whole purpose. But just be proud that you're doing something.
Yeah. Last week, I sang one of my songs, "Oh, how much I long to see the world fulfill its destiny." And I kind of had this feeling that the earth has a beautiful destiny. It's like its own being with its own life force. And of course, we're all living on the earth. But the earth itself is a being. And I for some reason today, with our golden retrievers, I hardly ever get in a vehicle and drive somewhere to take them for a walk. We walk right from our door and on trails that are on our property and on neighboring property. I'm a little embarrassed to admit that I make trails on our neighbor's property too, without permission. But I think they know, and I think they're okay with it. But I was walking today, and we have these beautiful cedar trees that are now like even 20 or 30 feet tall on our property. And I sometimes reflect on such a little act. We were camping in the Sierras with our kids when they were little, and on the ground were all these seedlings. You know, they were like tiny, like a couple of inches tall, and they were just covering. It was like a ground cover. And, you know, we were trying not to step on them. But I remember we just had the thought, you know, we got out little Dixie cups and a spoon and dug up 12 of them, put them in Dixie cups. And when we got back home, planted them all around our property. So a dozen now getting to be mature cedar trees. And just, it's such a good feeling, you know, to see those trees and how they're thriving.
To plant trees.
I know, planting trees. Probably the thing that we do that most cares for the earth is loving, you know, just really being kind and compassionate and giving and receiving love with those that we love. And so that's the song that I'm going to sing, my Earth Day song. You'll see.
Gardening is a beautiful way to love the earth, too. Planting trees, even growing a little tomato bush, you know, anything to do with the earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. The earth, she takes care of us. She gives us all that we need. The earth, oh, she's aware of us, and we need to take care of her. We need to take care of her. The trees, they breathe, the rivers cleanse, the mountains watch it all. You and I, earth and sky, the future waits our call. The future waits our call. Each act of love, each act of love saves the earth. Each act of love, each act of love saves the earth. Oh, each act of love, each act of love saves the earth. Each act of love, each act of love saves the earth. take a moment and give thanks for all the earth does for us, and how each act of love saves the earth. No matter how small, no matter what we do, how little it is, it helps this planet. So, happy Earth Day, happy Earth Weekend.
Thank you so much for tuning in to us, and for your comments. It's just really blesses our lives so much. Hey.
Hey.
Okay. Bye.